we're live. Hello everyone, welcome to our live stream today. We're going to be making some paper X-Wings, of which my brother is very familiar with. And today, all we need is some paper and then maybe some scissors if you need to make sure that you can cut your paper into a square. But I'm very, very excited to be joining you today all the way from a different galaxy. And oh my goodness, it's my brother.
Hey Leia, how are you?
Luke's having a moment today.
It was a set!
It wasn't.
Where's the real Luke? Where's the real Luke?
So many Jedi mind tricks are happening today. We're getting all flustered over here. I'm just waiting for my brother to join us. Oh my goodness, hello, welcome.
Hi, Sister Leia.
And
Hello,
I'm joined
everyone.
today with my brother Luke. Now, Luke, what are we going to be doing today?
Are we going to be learning how to make paper X-Wings?
I believe so. Now, Chewy and I tried to make one earlier, except it didn't turn out very well. So we're going to be doing a learning experience together on making these paper X-Wings.
Well, I bet they can do better than Chewie.
Oh, I'm sure. Chewy has some very large hands. He's very tall, very furry. He has a hard time making things. So all you need today is a piece of paper. You got one?
I do.
Are you going to be able to do this with your glove as well?
We're going to try.
Now, the easiest way to do this, everyone, is you just have to make this into a square first. But before we do that, we're going to say hi to some of our friends that are with us today. How does that sound?
That sounds like a great
Does
idea.
that sound like a great idea?
So Luke, go ahead and press on the live right there and you'll be able to pull up comments. So where the black screen is, yeah, just press watch. Yeah, there you go. And then comments will pop up.
Oh,
so
look
you
at
can
all of
see
our
who's
friends.
Beautiful. Hello, everyone. Hi, Charlie.
Oh my goodness, we
Hi,
have a friend
Amy.
Charlie
Wow, look
and
at this.
Amy. This is so exciting.
And Lily Marie all the way from Hawaii. I've never heard of that galaxy before.
No, it must be very, very far away.
Hi, Talia and Victoria. I'm so happy to have you guys here today.
We're excited too. We wish we could have all of our friends here today.
Exactly.
But we can't be with them right now since all of us are supposed to be distant from each other in our various planes.
We have no problem with that out in outer space.
No, we don't. We've been stuck quarantined together, so that's been,
It's been a small spaceship.
it has been a small spaceship. Perfect. Who else do we have with us today?
Well, we have Victoria, Avery, and Maya.
Oh my goodness, well hello to all of our friends.
So many great friends.
We have so many incredible friends. So first things first, friends, while we're getting everything together, before we even start, I'm just folding this paper to make it into a square. So if you have a better method at doing that, that would be perfect. But the easiest way to turn your paper into a square is just by folding this top corner right here and folding it diagonally. So you take it all the way to the other side and you fold it along the edge right there. So it
like
turns
this,
into like a
Leia?
little boat. Yes, almost exactly like
Beautiful.
that, Luke. Perfect. So it should look like a little sailboat, pretty much. Perfect. Now, I've wanted to make one of these for Chewy for his room for a very, very long time. But Han said it wouldn't work with the rest of the spaceship decor. And I said rude to that, right?
Han.
He's a scoundrel of sorts, my friends. Now, an easier way to be able to take this little frustrating part off right here, this extra little fold. Do you see it, Luke?
I do
Where's
see
your
it.
extra fold?
It's right here.
And it's right there. You have to just fold that down so it becomes almost looks like a party hat. I could wear one of these. Looks
Goes
like a
very
party
well
hat.
with your dress, Leia.
We're having a party today, so I need a party hat. Perfect, so we're gonna fold that all the way down. And then to make it easier to tear off, you can fold it over once more. We have some friends asking
We
some
do
questions.
have some more friends. Wow, we have a lot of friends from all over the galaxy here saying hi to us today. Let's see. We got Hudson and Rio. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Oh man, there's so many friends. Oh, Joyce, Vienna, all the way from Washington. Vienna,
Oh
it's
my goodness.
so cool to have you guys here.
Now, if you guys have a favorite moment from any of our movies or a favorite sibling, we like some healthy competition in this family. Let us know in the comments.
I think we know the right answer to this question.
Of course, it's me.
Let's see. Let's see who else we have. Alexa, wow, Aries and Amanita from San Diego. Sadie, hi Sadie.
Hello,
We say hi to
Sadie.
you as well. And Hudson said you came to his birthday party.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Hudson. It's so lovely to make contact with you again. Perfect. All right. So the easiest way to do this, of course, as Luke is doing, is you can just cut this little strip right on off. So if you have some scissors around, feel free to just chop this right on off so it turns your paper into a square. But another way to do it is if you don't have some scissors around, we all have tongues inside of our mouth, so you can just lick the side and then tear it off. And it makes it very, very easy to tear it off. So you can lick it just like this. And then you could just tear it right on off. And it makes a perfect line. See? Just like that. And we have a perfect square paper to start with.
When me and Leia tried this earlier, I tried to use my lightsaber.
He did. He just tried to cut it clean off with his saber.
Didn't work very well.
No, it didn't. You almost lost your other hand trying to do that. It would have been very bad. Okay. So let us know in the comments if everybody has their square ready to go before we move forward, because that would be very silly of us to jump ahead, wouldn't it?
And hello, Claire. If you were asking what is
Hello,
up, I believe it is space.
Space is what's up.
But also, we are doing well. I hope you're doing well, too, Claire. I think
All right.
I'm ready, Leia.
Are our friends ready?
Are our friends ready? Are you guys ready to move on with the rest of our X-Wing?
Because we don't want to jump into hyperspace without you guys.
Absolutely not. And Princess Leia, Adara, loves your hair.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Adara. And I'm sure your hair looks lovely as well.
Leia, I'm going to give you this so you can kind of put your stuff on top of it so they can see
Very,
the
very
contrast.
clever. Thank you so much.
There you go.
We have all sorts of brains in this spaceship. All right, perfect. Is this easier for everyone to see? So you can see what we're
Luke
doing.
and Hannah say hello from San Diego. So
Hello to Luke and Hannah. All right, perfect. So the next thing that you're going to do, it's very, very, very simple, is you're just going to fold this paper straight in half. And it doesn't matter which way because it's a square. Right, Luke?
I believe so. They did not shoot us geometry at Jedi school.
No. What did they teach you in Jedi school?
How to talk to tiny little green men.
Tiny little green men.
Takes a
he
lot of
says.
practice.
Not the Ewoks.
Not the Ewoks. No.
Not the Ewoks. All right, perfect. Oh, there's.
And you guys can also remind them if they share, then they'll be entered to win a one-on-one call with you guys afterwards.
Perfect, exactly. So just so you guys know, if you enter to win, you'll be entered into a lottery so that maybe we could do a one-on-one call with you right afterwards.
We would love to chat with them when we
That would be so much fun.
So they need to share the video, and then we'll choose from all the people who've shared.
Perfect. So yes, just go ahead and hit the share button below, and then you'll be immediately entered in, and later Luke and I will pick a friend to be giving a very special transmission call to.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited for that. It's one of my most favorite parts. All right, perfect. So next, if everybody has their paper folded in half, just like this, quite easy. We're starting to get into the tricky parts. Then we're going to fold it again in half. Do our friends have it ready?
Charlie is ready.
Charlie's ready. Perfect.
Thank you, Charlie, for being on top of it. And in the meantime, Claire also loves your hair.
Thank you, Claire.
And Marhan's daughter says that you are beautiful.
Thank you so very much. You're beautiful as well.
And May, you've also chatted with Chewie, and he calls you Princess Leia. Oh, that's so sweet.
That's incredible. Chewie likes to do silly things like that too. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take this rectangular folded sheet of paper and you're going to fold this into half also. So you're going to make another little square. Do you think you can do that, Luke? Easy. Just like that. Just like learning the Force. Was learning the Force pretty easy?
Took a lot of standing on a small rock and thinking really hard.
Yes, using a lot of your
lifting a lot of
brain
objects
power.
with my mind.
Perfect. And so next, now if you used our method as far as folding our paper into that big square that we first had, you should see on one side there should be almost a little diagonal line already. If there's not, no worries. All you're going to do is you're going to fold this paper in half but make it into a triangle. So you're going to make this into a triangle just like this.
And hello, Nora and Ben. I hope you guys are enjoying the X-Wing so far. I mean, I know I am. And Ben, you know, Darth Vader, he's a great guy. Once you get to know him a little bit better.
Once you get to know him. He's our father after all.
And Leia, you are Nora's favorite princess.
Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Now, oops, we have our little triangle here. I'm so excited about this. We have our perfect little triangle. Oopsies. Our instructions are going away. They're flying away. There we go. Perfect. So we have our little triangle here. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it back out into that rectangle again. So all of your hard work that you just did for the past couple of times, you're just going to fold it back out into the rectangle. Wonderful. All right, perfect. And then this is when it starts getting tricky. Are you ready, Luke?
I'm not sure if I am.
You're not sure if you're ready? Okay. So when you look at your rectangle like this, you should have a couple of lines. So you have one down the middle, and then you have two that make it look like a triangle. Do you see that?
I do see that.
Mm-hmm. It kind of looks like the poster for our movie where you're standing with your lightsaber. So you're going to want to hold it so that it opens up towards you, just like this. You can open it up, almost like a letter. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take these inside folds, right? And you're going to almost fold them together like this. Let's see if I can do this properly. Yes. So you're going to want to put these two sides of your triangle, and you're going to want to put them together, just like that.
Just like that?
Mm-hmm. But you're not going to make any folds. And then holding them together like this is going to be very tricky. A learning experience of sorts. You're going to want to try... There it goes. So all you're doing is you're taking this and you're making it into a flat triangle on that side. So it looks like a little... Can you do that, Luke?
Yes.
Do you see where we're going with this?
That took a second.
This is where Chewie got really, really tripped up with all of
confused.
this. He was having a hard time figuring out how to do this. He did. Han had to go put him inside of a little
he had to go to his
for a
room.
bit. He did.
And yes, Andrea, we are real. We wouldn't be sitting here if we weren't.
Of course. Okay.
And Evelyn, we're glad we can help you learn some more origami, and I believe that's what they call it here on Earth.
Yes, do our friends enjoy origami? Mm-hmm. If you love origami, please let us know in the comments below. Because I enjoy doing it. Luke has minimal practice with origami.
I do. I spend my time slicing things with the lightsaber.
Slicing things with your saber. If you have any other activities that you enjoy doing during this very, very strange time, please let us know, because we're always looking for more games to be playing around the Millennium Falcon.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Okay, so I have this next step completed. Luke, on the other hand, does not. But you should open it up, and it should almost look like this.
Ooh.
So when you turn it to the side, you should have two of the sides folded in.
I believe I missed.
It's okay. You're very, very, very close, Luke. See, this is good. We have
Okay.
one sibling that knows what they're doing, and the other one that's learning with all of you. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
So
Okay.
you had...
We were there. We were
Yes,
close.
yes, right there.
Now
And
we
then
bring
you
this
just
guy
take
in.
these two sides. So he had it with this triangle down here, and then you have this triangle up here, and all you're doing is pushing this middle side in and bringing this down so it turns into an entire triangle.
Beautiful. Thank you, Leia.
Of course. And you're going to want to flatten it out and try to make it as pretty as you possibly can into this little triangle right here.
Gonna try to
And when Luke is ready, please let us know when everyone else is ready.
Yes, if you guys could drop a comment and let us know when you guys are ready for the next step. We'd love to move along with your guys' pace. In the meantime, Luke, we are chatting with you guys from our hangar right there.
We are.
Right in the middle. We thought it would be a cool experience to show you guys a little bit of where I like to hang out in my free time and play with my spaceships.
We have access to so many ships, and Han's been flying them around every single day.
He's been having way too much fun.
I know. We keep on telling him he needs to stay inside, but he does enjoy taking his spaceships out. You can't tear that man away from the Falcon.
You can't.
Okay, perfect. So I will wait until you guys are ready for the next step. I'll start doing the next step so I have an example to show you. All right, perfect. Now, I've been doing all sorts of things like this. I've been making tiny spaceships. I've been trying to learn how to speak Porg.
Porg?
Porg. Do you all know what Porgs are? You're very familiar with them.
I am very familiar with the Porgs. So, Leia,
Yes.
if I understand correctly, you are taking this corner
Exactly.
and folding it in.
I was just about to show all of our friends that, and
Beautiful.
Luke got ahead of
I
ourselves.
did.
So once you have this fun little triangle shape, just like this, all you're going to do is take those front two edges and fold them in. So it looks like this. It almost looks like a bird, doesn't it?
It does look a little like a bird.
It does
Or
look a little
kite.
bit like a bird or a kite.
Kites don't work very well in space.
No, they don't work very well in space. They just kind of float, don't they?
They do.
They dance around on a string and they float. It's a very fun time.
Jessica, you are dressed up as Vader. It's fun to do, but don't get too wrapped up in the dark side. That's what happened to
No,
my
it can
dad.
be very easy to be drawn to the dark side, can't it?
Absolutely.
Yes, and Luke, you have your sides folded in as
I do.
well.
I do. If I can do
Alright.
it, you guys can do it too.
This is what it should look like. Should be perfect, easy. All right, wonderful. And the next step is almost exactly the same. Where you
Adara, great job for staying on track.
Perfect. Everyone knows where we're going. So this next step is almost exactly the same. You're going to be taking the other flaps on the side and you're going to be folding them in also, just like that.
Okay.
So all you're going to be doing is taking
Take
these
this
two
outside
sides.
down and tucking it in
and
as
you're going to
well.
fold these in as well.
Noah and Hazel, I am so sorry we are not going to fly an X-Wing today, but we are going to show you how
This
to make
is where
one.
this is where I messed up last time.
Mhm.
So I figured it out. We're trial and error over here. So instead of folding it in on this side, you're going to turn it around onto the other side where it's flat and you should
Okay.
only see these two portions.
Okay.
And then you should take those sides and you should fold these
Aha.
down as
Okay,
well on the
I
other
see,
side.
I see.
I think this is going to work this time. I'm very excited because would you all like to see what the first attempt looked like?
Did you show them earlier?
I have not really shown them my first
Okay.
attempt because it was a little bit embarrassing. This is what the first attempt looked like.
She didn't do much better than Chewie.
I didn't do very much better than Chewie. I can't even refold it to make it look like what I attempted. But essentially, this is what it looked like. Didn't work out too well. But we figured out where we went wrong, so that's good. That's all the important things in the world. All right, perfect. So we have the sides folded down just like this. So you should have this very weird diamond shape almost.
Mhm.
It's a very tall diamond, wouldn't you say?
It's a very tall diamond. If I had a diamond like this,
It looks like
Good
something we
things.
would use.
it does. It
Right?
does. It looks like something I would fly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Kylo Ren used something that looked
In
just
fact,
like this.
Luke and Hannah were wondering if we knew Kylo Ren.
We do know Kylo
We
Ren.
know him a little bit too
A
well.
little bit too well.
Mhm.
Now, does anybody know how Kylo Ren is related to both of us? Let us know in the comments below.
Exactly. If you guys know, just let us know.
Because we are very close. All right, perfect. So once we have these two edges folded in, all right, this is when it gets very fun. Okay.
This
I'm
is
trying
where
to
Chewie had
remember.
a lot of his problems.
This is where Chewie did have a lot of his problems. So it doesn't matter which side. You can just pick whichever side you love. You're going to take that side and you're going to fold the bottom part, so where these two flaps ended, and you're going to fold that upwards. Do you remember? It's like this. You're going to fold it out like that.
Okay.
So,
So
it's going to
like
turn
this,
it into a fun
Leia?
little. Yes, just like that, Luke. And we will show you what that looks
Ah,
like once we
yes.
are all done. I see it taking form. I can see that this is exactly what it's going to
I
look
can
like.
as well. And meanwhile, Jessica, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Has anybody been to, a party with us? Let us know below. Because we've done all sorts of fun things at parties, haven't we, Luke?
Oh, we absolutely have.
Yes.
We've taught our fun little Padawans how to swing lightsabers. We teach them how to be Jedi. Now, unfortunately, we can't do that right now, but hopefully we can transfer the force through a little bit of
Exactly.
origami.
And you can always have a transmission call from us as well.
Exactly. Just make sure to share, and then you guys might be able to get a little chance to chat with us
Exactly,
one-on-one.
right after this. So perfect. So you should have a fun little shape that looks just like this once you fold those edges outwards. And then afterwards, if you do have a call with us, then we can see what your ships look like, and we'd be so excited to see those. So once you've done that, and then you're going to turn and you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So you're going to take it to the other side, and you're going to fold those edges up as well.
Okay. And
Perfect.
Noah, you're close, but not quite.
We'll go a little slower so I can show you exactly what it looks like.
Okay. I am a touch lost. Oh, is this the other side?
Yes, it's on the other side. So now it should really almost look like a funny little hat. What else does this look like?
A sailboat, perhaps?
A sailboat. It does look exactly like a sailboat. I could picture this floating on some water.
I could as well.
I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen running water. It's been a while.
It's been a while. In
Maybe
space, they'll blub up into little balls and float
exactly,
away.
they float away. I think the last time we saw some running water is when we were hanging out with the Ewoks. That was one of my most favorite experiences. They treated me very kindly.
They did.
They did. They loved me.
They knew
Those
how to
Ewoks.
cook a good stew as well.
They did. Perfect. So you should have, yes, your little boat that looks like this. Let us know in the comments below when you're ready to move on.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, we would like to say hello to Emma. May the force be with you.
Hello, Emma.
And then Sterling, Jameson, and Violet. All three of you are tuning in. Wow. Well, hopefully we can teach you a fun little way of how to make an X-wing, and hopefully you're learning a little bit while Leia figures out this next fold, so
I
that
think I do
she
have
can
it.
show us.
We want to make sure because I don't want to lead you astray. We want to try to make sure that you make these ships look as accurate as possible.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting for Leia to figure out this next turn, I'm curious what your guys' favorite moment within the entire Star Wars series is. If you guys want to drop that in the comments below,
We'd love to
we
hear
would
that.
love to hear that and read about that too. And
What's your favorite moment, Luke?
my favorite moment was directly after the big battle at the end of the 6th movie when we were once again hanging out with the Ewoks and just
Having
we
a
were
grand
happy.
time. We were really happy.
It was back in the day. It's a good time.
All right, I did figure out this next part. So again, this next part is a little bit tricky. So you're going to take, so when you finish it, it should end up looking like this. So all you're doing is you're taking the bottom parts, let me see this, Luke. Perfect. And you're folding these guys upwards. So you're taking this bottom part right here and you're folding it up just like this to meet it on that side. So you're folding it in half. Do you think you can do that, Luke?
Can do that.
Now to make this easier and to make it a little bit tighter so that it'll sit much nicer, a little trick that I like to use is I like to take a pair of scissors and then you can take them on the side of where you've made your crease and you can just run it on the side. So it makes it nice and tight for you. So you don't have to worry about it folding up into very, very weird ways because Hans made fun of me a couple of times from when I first was starting out with the way that some of my paper ships turned out.
Well, Han has no right. He gave up.
He did give
5
up.
minutes into it. And Sadie, we love the Ewoks. And for everyone else, we're also curious. Do you guys like Ewoks or do you like porgs more?
Ooh, that's a good debate to have. Are you more for almost our penguin-looking friends or our fluffy bear-looking friends? My personal favorite on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ewoks.
Porgs.
You're a porg person.
I lived with porgs for years.
You did, but you seem to get very irritated with them towards the end. Do you have a newfound appreciation for porgs?
You know, they just grow on you over
They
time.
grow on you. All right, Luke, whenever you're ready.
Absolutely.
Do you have that?
We got a little bit of technical difficulties, but I think
Let me see. So you did
It's
that
just
a little
that
bit
forward.
wrong.
Little
This
wonky.
is a good learning experience. So you're going to want to make sure that it lays flat, just like this. I wonder if I can. That's easier to see. So you want to make it lay flat, just like that. So now where Luke went wrong, let me see this so we can show them. Since it's a process,
be a little tough to see.
he
but-
just pulled it in right here. I know it's a little tricky. So you can see it just like this. But instead, you're going to want to take where the outside portion of it is right here, and you're going to want to fold that in half. If you can see that. So this little tip right here on the very end, you're going to want to take that, and you're going to want to fold that part in half.
Ah.
Just like that. Oops,
Thank
we already
you,
did that
Leia.
on the other side. Perfect. So you want to take it up here, and you're gonna want to fold that in.
Oh, absolutely. Okay,
Right
that makes more
there.
sense.
Does that make more sense?
It does. It
All
does.
right, Luke, I'll
Leia.
let you fix that.
Thank you.
Perfect. Do we have any friends that are saying Ewoks or Porgs?
We don't, but we do have Luke saying that his favorite moment in the entire movie was the Battle of the Boo.
That's a very good one.
That was.
That's a very good one. And if you also have a favorite trilogy of all three of them, let us know. Do you like the very new ones? Do you like our prequels, or do you like the original films? Our favorites are the original ones.
We do love the original
We love the
films.
original ones. Perfect. So I'm going to get the next portion ready. Perfect. We're going to want to fold up the two wings in both sides. I think we did that. Oh, I'm actually done. I finished that. So once you're done with this section, you're pretty much done.
Okay, so how, Leia, do I make the last fold?
The last fold. So all you're going to do is you're going to take the sides of your wing. So these guys right here, and you're going to fold the flaps inwards.
Inwards.
So you're just making these tiny, tiny little folds, these guys.
So, ooh.
So you're making tiny little triangles.
So just like that.
And you fold them towards the very, very tip of this guy right here.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Would you look at that? And
Towards
then
the tip.
Yes, and then you flip it over and you do the same thing on the other side.
Absolutely.
Because with this ship, what you do on one side, you have to do on the other. And hopefully this is easy for our friends to follow along.
Noah, you were so right.
What
Going
did he
back
say?
to who Kylo Ren's parents are.
He was right. Was it Han and myself?
It was.
Very good. All right, and I am all done with my spaceship. And Luke, whenever you are ready.
All right. Are we ready to see if even I can make an X-wing?
If Luke can make an X-wing, I'd be very impressed.
Then you guys can as well.
All right, perfect.
And just like that. And Hudson, Return of the Jedi is also a really great one.
And this is what our X-wings look like.
There we go.
Look at us
Beautiful.
go. We have some little spaceships.
You are a phenomenal teacher, Leia.
Thank you so much, Luke. I try very, very, very hard. Now, what was your experience like flying an X-wing?
Oh, it's exhilarating. You almost have trouble breathing because you're moving so fast.
I know.
But it's thrilling, and I'd never trade the experience.
You
for
do
it.
like to scream a lot when you're inside of an
I
X-wing.
do like to scream. It's so much fun. I would never trade it for anything.
Of course. All right, perfect. And I'm just going to set my little X-wing down right here. Do you want to set your X-wing down here too?
Absolutely.
Ask them if they've shared to comment below that they shared so that we can pick a winner since I'm having trouble viewing all the shares.
Of course, absolutely.
Absolutely. Our friend is asking if you guys would like to mention and comment below if you've been able to share our live stream so that we can see if you guys would be able to have a one-on-one transmission with us afterwards.
I'd have such a good time doing that.
I would
Because
as
we'd
well.
love to see how your little X-Wings turned out. And
we'd
if you
love-
need any little tweaks, we can help teach you one-on-one so you can
Exactly.
see how to make little changes.
Absolutely. And we know there's so many of you guys, little Padawans out there ready to just have a great conversation and talk about what it takes to be a Jedi.
Exactly, and I'm sure many of our friends would like to have a conversation about our friend Baby Yoda.
Absolutely. Oh,
Exactly.
baby. Yeah.
He's one of our cutest friends in the
We're
entire
still learning
galaxy.
quite a bit about it.
We are. We're still learning all sorts of things about our friend Baby Yoda, but we are very, very close with the older Yoda.
We are. Great
Because he
man.
did teach you quite a few things.
He did. He
didn't
taught me everything I know.
Yes, a little bit aggressively too. I
A
might
little
add.
bit aggressively. He was a tough teacher.
He was. He liked to whack you over the head a couple of times.
Oh, he did. He did. It was good character.
It was good. It was good character building.
good character
I would say
building.
that you're a more well-rounded individual after that.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
one would hope. All right, perfect.
So we're going to pick a winner. We had 8 people share the video, and so let's have Leia choose a number between 1 and 8
Oh
so
my
we can announce the
goodness.
winner.
Let me think. Oh, I have to go with 8. 8's my favorite number.
That is
Okay, perfect. So the winner of the one-on-one call with Luke and Leia is Sheena Small and Victoria. So you guys want to announce that again?
Perfect.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we have a very, very wonderful winner for our one-on-one transmission call, and that would be Victoria and Sheena.
Well, we can't wait to talk to you guys and chat a little bit more about Star Wars and teach you guys maybe even how to be Jedi.
Oh my goodness, that would be so incredible. I absolutely love learning all sorts of things about the Force.
Absolutely, and there's always something to learn.
Of
Have
course.
Sheena send me a message. And I'll get that
Perfect.
information.
Yes, Sheena, if you could send us a message, that would be so wonderful, and it would make our lives very, very easy over here in outer space. Because we're a little flustered as far as technology is concerned.
We always are.
Yeah.
That's R2D2's job.
That is. It's R2's job, and he's somewhere very far away inside of our landing space here.
He's buzzing around somewhere.
Yes, maybe if we yell for C-3PO, he'll be able to find him. He's always making noise.
But one more time, if Shayna, Victoria, if you guys want to drop a direct message so that we know it's you and that we can give you the opportunity to chat with us a little bit more, don't forget to do that.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. And if you would like to have a chat with us just on your own, you can book us out for a one-on-one transmission call as well.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today with our X-Wings. Do we have any more little questions popping in?
Oh, they're asking, so many questions. Sadie, she loves Baby Yoda.
We do love Baby Yoda.
And we would like to say hello to, before we leave, Mila and Frank.
Hello, Mila and Frank.
And Aaron, the dark side, those are tricky. That's tricky territory. You want to be careful with
Is he a fan of the dark side?
He is a fan of the dark
He's
side.
a fan of the dark side, so you're a fan of our friend Kylo here and Vader.
Exactly.
We have some dark side in our family.
We do.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, right?
All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining us here in outer space, and we hope to be seeing you soon in a galaxy far, far away.
Absolutely. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.